The Mini H1 9.0 is here, and it decimates all other versions of this projector that have ever existed. Some of the differences from the 9.0 to the 8.0, besides the increase in performance, are going to be the AR-coated lens, the curved cutoff shield, but maintaining the same overall size and shape of the projector for an ease of installation. You're not going to find another set of projectors with this ease of an install with this much performance. Each set of these Mini H1s is going to come with a little hardware bag. It's going to include our moto holders for a precise alignment of the H1 HID bulb into the projector, as well as your lock ring and grommets for installation into a headlight like here. You're going to see a 200% increase in over 13 different points in the beam pattern in this output. The 9.0 really is that much better. What you've got with the Mini H1 is a projector that installs pretty easily. Now you're going to have to open your headlights in the oven, and once you get that done, there's a threaded shaft on the back of the projector. That threaded shaft goes through the back of your headlight housing, and then it fastens with a lock nut. Once that's in place, the projector is basically mounted in your headlight and ready to go. From there, you will need an H1 HID kit to power everything. Now we do recommend a 35-watt HID kit instead of a 50-watt HID kit, just for heat concerns, but that's no sacrifice in performance. Even at 35-watt, you're going to have an amazing performing projector. These projectors are also Bi-Xenon. What that means is the one unit and one bulb produces both the low and the high beam. When you activate the high beam in the vehicle, it's going to trigger the solenoid to drop the cutoff shield to give you all the light output that it has. And an easy reminder with how to orient the projector is the solenoid that powers that cutoff shield will always be at the bottom at about 6 o'clock. So if you're trying to align and get things dialed in, you want that to be there at the bottom. Now the Mini H1 8.0 was no slouch. It was a great performer, had a beautiful beam pattern, and the industry loved it. Enthusiasts loved it, we loved it. With the 9.0, you're getting more performance and a bit more modern of a beam pattern. You'll notice that it has the quintessential dip in the beam pattern right at the cutoff. And what that is to prevent glare to oncoming traffic. Like you may have noticed with the Morimoto Evo line of headlights, the beam pattern has a specific dip to help with that glare factor. These projectors are the exact same way. Because a lot of time with retrofitting, you're installing a projector into a set of headlights that didn't have a projector to begin with, there's options for shrouds that fit over the front of the projector to kind of dress up the install a little bit. It gives it a more finished and more OEM look. The smallest of which is the mini Gatling gun shroud. It actually only fits the Mini H1, and it's a perfect choice when you don't have that much room to work with inside of that headlight. Otherwise, we have a ton of full-size shrouds that would be more appropriate for a larger headlight. If you're attempting this job on your own, we have an entire team of customer support specialists that can help you through this process. We've been retrofitting for decades, and we know tons about the process and are happy to help. Be sure to check out our videos on YouTube about the process, as well as call into our customer support line, and we'll be glad to help. With these units, they're going to be backed by a 3-year warranty. You can call into that customer service line if you have any issues with the product, and we'll make sure you get taken care of. Head on over to morimotolighting.com to get yours today.